Every evening, the mosquitoes run you off your own porch. You go back inside, and the yard sits empty. Now listen, there's a way to clear the mosquitoes out of your yard for about $2. No spray, no poison, and it's safe. Safe for the bees, safe for your dog, safe for the little ones playing in the grass. It's all done with one old bucket. But this bucket doesn't chase the mosquitoes. It calls them in, pulls them right to it. She flies in thinking she's found the perfect spot, and she never flies back out. I'll show you how to build it, every step. But first, you got to know why the way you're doing it now is taking your money and leaving the bugs. Down where I grew up, we didn't have a man come spray the yard. We didn't have the money for it. We had what was around us, and we had what the old-timers knew. I learned this trick from a man named Walter. He kept mosquitoes out of his yard for over 30 years. While everyone else on the street was getting bitten, he could sit outside without a single bite. He's gone now, but he handed me this before he went, and I've kept a clear yard every summer since. You know the feeling. You fire up the grill, you pour your sweet tea, you go to sit for a while, and mosquitoes find you behind the ears, the back of the knee. That spot on your ankle you can't reach. So you go buy the candles. They burn down and do nothing. You buy the little clip-on gadget, nothing. You buy the spray that promises the world, and for one afternoon maybe. Then they're right back. My granddaddy said, if you keep paying to fix a thing and it ain't fixed, you ain't buying a cure. You're buying a promise. And here's the part that'll bother you. While you're swatting at the grown ones, there's 100 more coming up in a puddle you can't even see. You're fighting the wrong bug at the wrong time. Now listen close, 'cause this is what they won't tell you. When that truck comes and fogs your yard, it's killing the grown mosquitoes flying around. But by the time a mosquito's full grown, she's already laid her eggs. So you kill her, and her babies are waiting in the water to take her place. Next week, same as before. And that fog doesn't just land on mosquitoes. It drifts onto your flowers, your garden, the bees that pollinate your plants, and the ladybugs that eat pests for free. The folks who study these bugs for a living say that spraying kills only about 1 in 10 of the grown mosquitoes in a yard. But it wipes out a heap of the good bugs you want to keep. So you're paying good money to kill the wrong thing, poison the helpers, and barely dent the problem. Because mosquitoes don't start in the air. They start in still water, and Walter's trick attacks them before they ever get wings. Before I show you the method, you need to know how mosquitoes lay eggs. A mosquito doesn't lay her eggs just anywhere. She looks for still water, and the dirtier it smells, the more she likes it, 'cause that rot becomes food for her young. So we give her exactly what she wants, but we don't give it to her as a home. We give it to her as a trap. This is the way we did it, long before any spray truck rolled around. First, get yourself a bucket. A 3 to 5 gallon bucket works best. Use a dark one if you can, like green or black, 'cause mosquitoes like dark, quiet places. You can also hide it behind a shed, near a fence, or somewhere out of sight. Now fill it about 2/3 with water, but plain water is not enough. You need to make it smell like the kind of place mosquitoes already look for. So add a handful of grass clippings. Throw in a few dead leaves, too. Now let that bucket sit for a day or two. The clippings start to rot, and that rotting smell is the trick. It tells every female mosquito nearby that this is the spot. Come lay your eggs right here. Now, here's the heart of it. You drop in one little piece of a mosquito dunk. You find these, at any garden store. They're cheap, and they come in a small pack. A quarter of one is plenty for a single bucket. That dunk has natural bacteria inside it. Folks call it BTI. Now listen, this BTI ain't a chemical. It's a tiny living thing that's been in the soil since long before you and me. Here's what it does. The eggs hatch into little wrigglers. They eat everything in that water, and they eat the BTI right along with it. And within a day, they're done. They never grow wings. They never bite a soul. One dunk keeps working a good 30 days. Now, here's the part most folks miss. Lay a piece of screen over the top of the bucket. It keeps a bird or a squirrel from falling in. And poke a few small holes near the rim so a hard rain don't spill your water out into the yard. Walter never skipped this part. He said, it's what makes the bucket last. And the beauty of that BTI, it leaves everything else be. The bees, the butterflies, the fish, the frogs, the birds, it only touches the gut of those mosquito babies, nothing more. Now, I'll be straight with you, the way Walter was with me. This ain't a magic switch. You won't walk out tomorrow morning to a clear yard. It works on the next generation, not the one biting you tonight. Give it about 3 weeks. That's how long it takes to break their cycle. For a regular yard, run 3 or 4 buckets. One in each far corner, maybe one near where you like to sit. Drop a fresh piece of dunk in about once a month and top off the water when the heat drops low. And one more thing, walk your yard once a week and dump out any other still water you find. The gutter, the saucer, the old bucket nobody's using. When your trap is the only standing water left, every last female comes straight to it. Do that, and by high summer, you'll be sitting out in the evening again, like you used to. Now here's a little extra my granddaddy taught me, and it cost you nothing but a fan you've already got. A mosquito's a weak flyer. She can't push against even a gentle breeze. So when you sit out on the porch, set a fan on you. Just a regular box fan or a little table fan pointed low at your legs and ankles where they bite the most. That moving air does 2 things. It blows her clean off her path, and it scatters the breath you breathe out, 'cause that's how she finds you in the first place, by your breath. So now you've got the bucket clearing your whole yard slow and steady, and the fan keeps you covered tonight while you wait on it. Now listen, the bucket and the fan, that'll clear your evenings. $2 and a little patience. But the skeeters ain't the only thing my granddaddy taught me to run off for free. Down south, we had a trick for near about everything, and most of 'em cost about as much as this one did, near nothing.